Day 135. Back at it, left a little late. Slept a little late, a little extra sleep. It's still real cloudy. Rained a little bit more last night, not much. Should be kind of a slick, muddy day. There's a lot of rock to climb on. A couple of real super steep climbs. So that could, trying to hopefully just get 13 in, which I know is a little low, but the conditions, it would be real good. And there's really one place we can go to camp. The next place would be like 21 miles, which in these muddy, slick, it's not going to happen. Water sources aren't going to be difficult for the next day or two. Every little dry creek bed looks just like that. Okay, I've been climbing up. There's some big climbs coming today. I got one little extra part of this climb. And that's going to be the suckiest part. But there's two other ones that are coming up later today that are bigger and badder. Well, the trail's been muddy in sections, like I would think it would be, as much rain as we had, and I was ready for it, but it really hasn't been as bad as I thought. But now, this is what the trail's been. It's fine, just slows everything down. Almost at the top of Bear Mountain. This isn't the summit. The summit's supposed to be about 3/10 up still. This is pretty good. One nice thing is this trail, it is steep and it's hard, but it's kind of exposed, not so much trees covering it. So it's gotten a little sun this morning and it's dried the rocks off a little bit. They're still a little bit wet, but it's like these are dry. These little puddles, but that doesn't matter. So that's helped. Well, I'm glad I filmed back there because this is the real summit and a lot of trees can't see anything. So pretend like the back there part had the good view. All right, never mind. Another 100 feet around the trees and here's the actual summit, so it is good. Of course, all it's here is this giant snake house. I don't know, I was gonna have lunch up here. I don't know if I want to sit on this thing. See, it says it's hard to read, it's weathered. This monument marks the highest ground in Connecticut, 2,354 feet above the sea, built in 1885 by Owen Travis. That's it. Cool. All right, here's the view. All right, headed down Bear Mountain. It's pretty much just a cliff. You just kind of, well, you jump off, not quite jump off, just dial it back a little from that, but pretty close. And it's all nice wet rock that you just slide down. So this should take about a million hours. Horizon Trail. All right, made it through that. Very time consuming. Dangerous. I know we're still, it's like 2 something, about 7 miles from where we're going. And we still have the big climb in front of us. It's not long, but it's slightly more steep than what I just came down. All right, fun thing. Massachusetts isn't that big to cut through like a lot of these states in the Northeast, but it's still fun to get through another state. So I'm officially leaving Connecticut and entering Massachusetts. You can camp right over there on that side. That's a cool campground. Real cool. Been following this stream for a while. All the rains is crazy. Boy, here's a good spot. I bet this is a good swimming spot. But it's not hot outside. And I bet that is freezing cold. Of course, on a real hot day, I'll never be able to find that pool. But maybe I shouldn't be so negative. Maybe next one's all mine. I'm only about a quarter mile down further. Another great swimming hole right there. You can get down to it. Waterfalls, and look, there's some stream that goes into this bigger stream. There's a cool waterfall down there. Here's where the waterfall is, the bridge. That. This section never ends. And it's some of the most beautiful part of the AT, some of it, that I've walked. It's getting a little harder, but it's a lot of fun. Can't beat the scenery. So here we go. This is, what is this, a mile? You know, Hamilton, we haven't seen him in a long time.
What's up?
Some
Howdy.
good extended family of mine that I haven't seen forever. I know we were in Massachusetts about a mile ago, but extra welcome to Massachusetts now. All right, it's 6 o'clock. It has been very technical. If everything was perfect conditions, it would be technical and slow. You can't get a good rhythm if you keep stopping and negotiating around things and rocks and everything else climbs. But super slick, so that triples it as far as difficulty. And mud came into play. How to negotiate that. So I've been going real slow. I've only got 2 miles left, but it's the worst 2 miles. It's a 800-foot climb up and down, and it is straight up and straight down. So it could take me 2 hours to go these two miles. I'm not looking forward to it. It's been a tough day, but it's been beautiful. You saw, but tough. Here you go. This is the trail. I've had a lot of sections like this. So I'm at the top, Mount Everett. It took me 45 minutes, so I was almost right. Well, almost exactly right. I'm running about a mile an hour. So it's about 7:15. Head downhill. Wasn't that hard. It was hard. It was muddy. Both my feet sunk. One of them's pretty wet. So I can fix that. But it really wasn't that tough. It wasn't as tough as the map said, and led me to believe. So I made it down in about 20 minutes. I'm probably less than a half mile from where I'm going to camp. I'm supposed to get water here first. I might have to take a look. But even though it wasn't as hard, I of course fell down. I almost fell once, and I did fall another time. I hit my shin, of all things. I don't even know how I did that. A rock bit me. But there it is. Not that bad. I'll fix it when I get in here. I'm gonna look and see if I need to get water here. There's water at the shelter. I'll see you at the shelter. Here we go. Right off trail, less than a tenth. Bear box, it's always handy. This place is pretty nice. I don't know where the shelter is. There's supposed to be a privy here. And tent platforms. Oh, there's one tent platform right over there. There's the privy right there. No idea where the shelter's at. Here's the shelter. It's pretty far away from campsites, but there's campsites everywhere. There's nobody here. I came down, I need to get water.